B1 now. Alright, this looks fairly straightforward. So first thing is, what is dy dx? So first we need the implicit derivative here, so we get 2x.
It's like on the top of my tongue, who cares?
You should.
Open the bracket.
Would you like to simplify it first? That's fine. You'll still end up needing the product rule though, because you'll have an xy in it. But you'll have an xy, you'll have a 2, you'll have a small case if you want. X squared plus y squared equals xy plus 2x plus y plus 2y. xy plus 2x plus y plus 2y. Okay, now it's derivative. 2x plus 2y dy dx. No, this one I think is 2y. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
1 times 2 is 2.
And now I'm on to this one. So this one here is y plus x dy dx plus 2 plus dy dx plus 2 dy dx.
The very last thing in the second line is just 2. So 2. It's not 2y.
Oh, thank you. That's 2. Gotcha. So that changes this to nothing. So we have... Guys, you're late. Come on. 2y dy dx minus x dy dx minus dy dx equals y plus 2 minus 2x. Okay, so I get 2y minus x minus 1 dy dx equals y plus 2 minus 2x. So now I have my answer. Dy dx equals y minus 2x plus 2 over 2y minus x minus 1. So that's actually, we're doing part A here. So that's a pretty usual implicit derivative. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And it's quite normal, as you've probably noticed now, that the implicit derivative needs the use of the product rule. I think that's happened all 3 times. Okay, the second part is the curve cuts the y-axis at 2 points A and B. Where? So the question is, what are the roots of this? So you know how to find the roots. The roots are when y equals 0. So that means your original equation becomes x squared plus 0 equals x plus 1, 0 plus 2. So you get x squared equals 2x plus 2. So you get x squared minus 2x minus 2 equals 0. Does this have roots? It does not. Well, I mean, it has roots, but they're not nice. So x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that would be a 12. 12 is 4 times 3, so that would be 1 plus or minus root 3 when you simplify it. So the roots are A we'll say is 1 minus root 3, 0, and B we'll say is 1 plus root 3, 0. I'll zoom out a bit. Part C is actually what is the slope at these 2 points. So we really just have to sub these answers in. So the first one, dy dx at A, that it makes the y 0, and you'll get on the top minus 2 times x plus 2 all over 2y, which is 0, and then minus x minus 1. So that would be minus 2 root 3 over minus 2 minus root 3. Doesn't say anything about simplifying, so I won't bother to simplify.
Is it normal to have these kind of answers?
No, it's making me a bit worried. So maybe before continuing I should double check the answer. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the answer, it just feels wrong. Okay. Past year papers, DIFC, Maths 2012, version 2. Version 44332, Marks Game, question 1. Tell me what I did wrong. I misread something in the question now that I've seen it. I just need to go back to part B, but read the question and tell me what I misread, please. Read it.
Well, x should be 0.
Yeah, because
It can't be y.
what's that y? Like a fool. Alright. X should be 0. What have we learned, children? Read the question. Yes.
What is x stand
Fudge. Okay, so we put x is 0 and we get y squared equals y plus 2. So I get y squared minus y minus 2 equals 0. Now this has nice roots. Yeah, minus 2 plus 1 goes in here. So y equals 2 or 1. Now part C. So the derivative at A, so the 2 points that we put them in here. The first one is 0, 1, we'll call that A, and we'll call B 0, 2. Yeah, the x is the one that's 0, and the y is not.
minus 1.
That's this is a minus, so that should be a minus there. Okay, so if I put the A in, I get, let's see, x is 0, so I get y plus 2 on the top, so that'd be minus 1 plus 2 on the top, and on the bottom I have 2y, so that's minus 2, minus x, which is 0, minus 1. So I get 1 over minus 3, or in other words, minus 1/3. Now let's check that. Yeah, great. Okay, and then we look at B, y, which is 2 plus 2 over 4 minus 1, which is 4 over 3. So there's the first answer, and there's the second answer. And yeah, all good. So, apart from misreading the question, A, B and C has been actually okay so far, and it's 9 of the 15 marks. The last question is for 6 marks. Find the value of y at the points C and D. Oh wait, actually I skipped over. Calculate the gradient of the curve at these 2 points. Okay, part D. At 2 other points, C and D is parallel to the y-axis. Find these points. Okay, that's actually not as bad as it seems. They want you to find C and D, and these points are parallel to the y-axis. So what does that mean if they're parallel to the y-axis?
Have the same gradient
Of what?
as the point turning point.
No, actually the previous points have nothing to do with this, so I don't know what, yeah, so forget about the other 2 points. What does it mean to be parallel? What they're saying is, you see, yeah, they're saying the curve is parallel at C and D. So in other words, they're saying that there are 2 points C and D so that their tangents at those points C and D are parallel to the y-axis. So you're looking for 2 points where the tangents are parallel to the y-axis. So what does that mean about their tangents if they're parallel to the y-axis? No, come on. If I said something was parallel to the horizontal, if I had a line parallel to the horizontal axis, what type of line would it be? You're doing that thing where you're pretending to be stupid or you're very tired. No, which is vertical? Hang on. Look, this is parallel to the horizontal, the x-axis. So what can we say about this line? All lines are straight. Yes?
No slope.
Slope is 0.
Yeah, undefined other one.
Yeah, so what about vertical lines? Their slope is undefined. Undefined. Okay? So if I want to find locations where the slope is undefined, what do I need to solve? Yeah? Any ideas? Yeah, that's it. The denominator here should be 0. This will make the slope undefined and so parallel to the y-axis. So we have 2y minus x minus 1 equals 0. This is not enough to find x and y by itself. We need another relationship between x and y, but we still have the original. Oops. Okay. So this is your one linear, one quadratic. I think the easiest thing here would be to get x. 2y minus 1 equals x. And sub that in for x there. And sub it in there. So I get 2y minus 1 squared plus y squared equals x plus 1. So that'll just be 2y. Because the minus 1 and the plus 1 will cancel. So I get 4y squared minus 4y plus 1 plus y squared equals 2y squared plus 4y. So I get 3y, no, let's put them all together at once. 4y minus 2 is 2y plus 1 is 3y squared. Minus 4y minus 4y is minus 8y, and plus 1 equals 0. 3y, y, 1. No, not nice roots here. Let's make sure we're not... Yeah, ugly roots. Okay, so we get y equals minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The piece in here?
The piece in the square is
2 root 13. 4 times 13. 2 root 13. Divide everything by 2. 4 plus or minus root 13 over 3. So, I haven't actually found the x yet, so I can use this to find the x. X is 2y minus 1. X is 2y minus 1. So the x would be twice this. Minus 1, which would be 5 plus or minus 2 root 13 over 3. So I have my two answers. We'll say C is 5 minus 2 root 13 over 3 and 4 minus root 13 over 3, and D we'll say is the plus 1, 5 plus 2 root 13 over 3, 4 plus root 13 over 3. I did much more than I needed to. The question only wanted you to find y, so I found the x as well. So I could have actually stopped here. What's that?
How did you do it? Kind of, it just makes them very sure that this is right.
They're messing with your head. Okay, let's have a look at the answer, make sure it's okay. Yes, it is.